must find a way to remove them. Could it be a challenge that requires us to use the hand of Zagreus? Let's get closer and find out.
The embodiment of all things despicable. Their legacy reduced to mere playthings for humans.
This is a lot more destructive than I expected. Was this giant hand really used for thievery in the past? The way ahead is now clear. Lord Nias, before we move on, there's something we must explain.
You're not here for this foolish competition.
How did you...
You've been fighting to suppress your true thoughts within you all this while. You cannot deceive me. I know you have no care for that fatuous king's contrived glory. You can keep your motive to yourselves, so long as you stay out of my... I've said it before. To obliterate the deeply entrenched roots of foolishness within Castrum Kremnos.
Now the true challenge begins. This is where it gets difficult.
Meaningless forestalling. They are meant to taste defeat on the battlefield. Wait. Hush.
Looks like I've hit the jackpot this time.
I hear it now.
Pretend you did not hear anything. We'll find a way to make him come out of hiding. Stop at the next turn. If there's an assassin, we'll take care of him right there. Keep quiet.
They sure are quick on their feet. One bag won't be enough to hold everything. After this haul, I shouldn't have to scrounge for leftovers for the next few days. If only this festival could go on longer.
Now!
Oh. That's why all of your weapons reek of blood.
Well,
Entering the arena like a despicable lowlife. Prepare to meet Thanatos, thief.
no!
Don't do it, Lord Nias. This isn't right. Please.
Turn around, girl. Look at the corpses of those we crushed. You can cut down warriors without a second thought, yet you show compassion. Give me a reason. Show me you're not as...
Because he still knows how to fear death. Despicable or scum he may be, but he doesn't deserve to die here, nor become a sacrifice to the hand of Shadow. It is the darkest force in this world, and if left unchecked, all light will be consumed. To answer your question, it is never the desire to kill that drives me to wield a sword, but rather the fear of death.
get lost, scum. Consider yourself lucky.
Thank you! You won't see me around this city again! I promise!
Your mercy is appreciated, Lord Nias.
Make no mistake. This is simply a commendation for your courage, not a sign that I agree with your ideas. If I understand you correctly, you must have overcome tremendous fear to dare to stand in the way of my sword. This trial isn't over. We should keep going.
It's the same mechanism. We need to ignite the two braziers to unlock the way forward. Let's clear this trial together, miss.
Joining the battle. Attack!
Like until everything burns to ashes!
The mood is set. Let the show begin!
Firefly, fight to live!
Time for a shot.
Set the seas aflame!
Every victory is hard won.
One more to go. The platform on the right is missing an iron ball. Do we have to summon a miracle for it to appear?
Firefly Type 4. Activate. Stand in position. Release.
Like fire until everything burns to ashes! This is no fight to live! Firefly sets in the seas of flame!
Stay in step.
You took the bait.
That nap time.
This is more. Every victory is hard won. No danger detected. But never let your guard down.
The platform on the right is missing an iron ball. Do we have to summon a miracle for it to appear? Should have done it, right? Let's recover the miracle from the tome, miss. Are there others who made it this far?
Never underestimate those who step into this arena. They are skilled and courageous beyond measure.
Brave one, step forth. You could well be. Brave one. Oh, brave one.
Are you calling out to me, Lion?
That's right. I am. You have an unusual aura about you. The blazing star of Castrum Kremnos has drifted far from us. All that remains is a dim candle on the verge of being extinguished.
I think you're...
The aging and feeble king is plotting something unspeakable. One that seeks to defile Nikador's divinity. Their soul and the leg. We need salvation. We need a champion.
I did not come to save anybody, Old Lion. I'm here to answer a call. To crush greed and foolishness once and for all.
Perhaps that's what we desperately need. Forge on then, warrior. Heed the call. I am elderly and weary, but
Lord Naius, the calling you're heeding.
Comes from the depths of this city.
Such carnage. Whose desires does this festival truly serve?
A beast that has lost sight of its target. and is now guided only by...
Lord Nias, now that we're at the very heart of Castrum Kremnos, it's time to let you in on... While we do not expect you to work with us, we do not wish for conflict.
Speak.
We came here to find a way to destroy Nikador. We received... intel that the Titan of Strife had lost their reason and is now trying to create an immortal vessel for themselves. If we do not stop them now, they will pose a grave danger to the future generations of Amphorius.
Grave danger. Our goals are not in conflict, girl. Find the Titan, and we can both get what we came for. I smell fear.
The souls of the sacrificed are still wandering this hall. I hear their endless bemoaning. Their senseless deaths have left them wronged. Their mournful... Perhaps I can learn something from their cries. Reveal yourself, O warrior spirit. I know that you have yet to... I ask for you to guide us. Let us see what you once gazed upon. Let us hear what your...
You can rouse the dead.
No. I can only summon souls that haven't fully passed on. O ye who cannot rest in peace, tell us...
Do we really just leave them like that? The putrid stench of decay here is almost too much to bear.
Yes. Didn't you hear? This is part of the ritual. We need to offer up sacrifices to the Titan.
Keep the challengers coming and have them fight till the end. Only by letting Nikador revel in the chaos of war can we control their descent into madness.
Fabricating a spurious war in an attempt to calm the Titan. Nikador has indeed lost their...
This barbaric method of theirs clearly proved to be effective. The soul can reveal even more to us.
What's wrong, girl?
Guiding souls takes a lot of energy. But I'm fine. Oh, restless soul. Tell us, what have you heard?
How much longer is this festival going to last? What is King Euripon waiting for?
Be patient, for our plan is still underway. Sealing a Titan soul is no easy endeavor. The priests are already working as fast as they can.
Priests captured from other city-states. Who can guarantee their loyalty? I say we punish one of them since...
Sealing a Titan's soul. Could it be the sword vessel in Lepos' ballad? The one that Cartonis cracked?
Foolishness. Perhaps now you begin to understand the weight of that term. They are fighting against the unseen. They have no time for the cowards. They are afraid of losing their faith and guidance.
Lord Nias, you seem to know a lot about that Titan.
The whispers I'm hearing may very well be from Nikador themselves.
They're beckoning to us from the other side. Continue to guide us through, a wandering soul. The next one. I need to last till the next one. Lost souls. I'm I'm fine, miss. There's no need to worry. Lost souls. Tell us.
Have you heard? King Europon's advisors are coming up with a plan to launch an all-out attack on Akama.
With just a handful of soldiers we have, they're absolutely out of their minds.
That's the long-term plan. Our priority for now is still to complete the God King's project.
So their plan to attack Akama was conceived that long ago?
I knew it.
Lord Anais?
I've long suspected that you two are not from here. No, not just that. You're not from this era, is it, Onyx? No. They would not be capable of such power.
Calm yourself, miss. I believe he has no ill intent. Your guess is correct, Lord Nias. We are not from this era. Someday in the distant future, the mad Nikador will drive our companions and our homeland to the brink of destruction. The reason we came back here is to find a way to prevent Emporius from falling to its doom.
Their madness will last for thousands of years. The destruction created by human folly is more than anyone could imagine. It so happened.
The souls are still lingering here.
Don't push yourself.
We're almost at the end. I can sense it.
Mechanism deactivated. Oh, restless soul. I'm fine, Miss Lost Souls.
Courage, honor, tenacity, and sacrifice. Their divinity was split into 5 parts. But, oh God King, where did you lose your reason? We will keep searching for it. We must...
I never knew ferrying souls stuck in limbo could bring this much pain. If only death didn't exist in this world. That way, they wouldn't have to linger here. And I wouldn't have...
You don't have to listen to these spirits any longer. We've learned enough from them now. The people of Kremnos have tampered with Nikador's soul in some way. What we need to do is find the place of their blasphemous act. Stay strong. We have not reached the end yet.
I'll be fine. Just give me a few moments. Let me send this lost soul into the gentle embrace of death. The other side is beckoning to you. Go on, lost soul. Rest in peace. That do. I am sorry that you had to witness my earlier outburst.
I understand your pain, child. But you need to set it aside for now. We are nearing the place where they cast and cut the souls. It is likely no one survived this far in the festival. Sailor.
The Titan's kin. Be careful.
Warrior entry forbidden.
Has it lost its sanity? What a woeful...
Indestructible.
Target sighted. All units on alert. Grenade.
Until everything burns to ashes!
The mood is set. Let the show begin!
This is more than a battle. Set to the seas of fate!
This combat needs optimized. This is double speed. Time for a buzz.
Attack detected! Fight to live! Recalibrating!
Time for a buzz.
I will claim set to the seas of fate!
Naughty child, nap time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Good as new. More enemies. That'll take more than medicine.
Attack!
Take your position.
Is it dealt with?
No. An experiment. King Europon wanted to strip Nikador of his divinity and seal it within an intricate vessel for all eternity. That's how he would immortalize Nikador's divine body. Of course, he had to test it out on a Titankin before going on to remold the Titan. The answer is very simple. Because the fragments of Nikador's soul are sealed in these statues. The calls that I've been hearing. As long as we reassemble their soul and unite their divine core, they will recover their dignity as a Titan. You will then have a chance to triumph over them in battle.
Indestructible body.
We finally found the root of everything. I'll find a way to stall it. To Titankin that have lost all reason, death is as intoxicating as nectar is to bees. Please, you must find a way to make Nikador's soul whole again. It is only by fixing this point in history that we can salvage the future of Amphorius.
Let's see what you can do, Delver of Memories. Unbelievable. This dark and derelict place. Is this the future of Kremnos? History has taken a wrong turn and must be set on the right. Much time has passed, yet the Titan's soul remains fragmented. That covetous king and his servants would have turned to dust by now. Their scheme that once unfolded here has likewise been buried with them. You and I are both here to bring an end to this absurdity. So join me, comrade. Let us bring death onto that Titan. The sons of battle. That's... So... there are mortals who fight against fate, even in this hopelessly bleak era. But strength alone will not help them destroy an immortal body. That's why you and that girl went back in time seeking answers. Courage, honor, tenacity, sacrifice, reason. There are only 4 soul-forged statues here. If they did split Nikador's divinity into 5 parts... Agreed. Come, help me piece together Strife's divinity. I can hear. A part of Nikador's divinity is sealed within.
We shall hereby seal the God King's courage within this, a testament that they have never once retreated from a battle, even against the formless black.
Nikador's courage! Break free from your shackles, and return to your divine body! Voices are starting to pour in. Realizing...
We shall hereby seal the God King's arm, a testament that they have never plunged their divine lance into an enemy's back. Even when enemies close in from all sides, they have never conceded to evil schemes. Fiercely,
Nikador's honor! Break free from your shackles, and return to your divine body!
Inspection complete. Nothing suspicious.
listening. Go on. Tell me.
We shall hereby seal the God King's tenacity with a testament that their will is unyielding in the fight against the Clan, no matter how powerful the Black Tide may be. Enough to corrupt the wills of the
Nikador's tenacity! Break free from your shackles and return to your divine body!
Stay here, warrior. Do not leave your goddess of...
Divinity exists within this statue. Tell me everything that happened here.
We shall hereby a testament that their final words before they use their own body as our...
Nikador's sacred, break free from your shackles, and let...
We're now left with the final missing fragment. I believe I know where it is.
Lord Nias, are we almost there?
Yes. There is just one last thing. No one knows when the black tide first appeared beyond the distant horizon. But when it slowly encroached upon Amphorius's borders, Nikador was the first Titan to venture forth. During the battle against the Black Tide, their sanity began to slip away. In their pride, the Titan could obliterate an entire archipelago with a single slash. They battled the Black Tide by sheer will alone, but ultimately succumbed to it.
Could it be?
The fragment of divinity that they stripped away. The fragment the Titan believed that their reason would someday respond to their calling, to return to their body, and fulfill their sacred mission. They represent countless failed endeavors. With your help, I can finally put it...
Lord Nias, what do you intend to do?
Courage, honor, tenacity, and sacrifice. They are all versions of me. Hearing the murmurs of these soul fragments has led me to a conclusion. Nikador's soul is corrupted beyond the point of salvation. There is only one option. The seal that binds their divinity is already broken. As long as we complete the soul forging here, Nikador, you will go into battle with a Titan nearly at the zenith of their powers. And when that happens, the glory of slaying a god will also be presented before you.
What about you, Lord Nias?
I will return to where I came from, and become a part of Nikador's divinity once more. In all likelihood, I will also be consumed by corruption. An inevitable course of action if we hope to end this madness.
You are willing to sacrifice yourself for a future you won't get to witness.
This is my purpose. My origin. I am no mortal, and I do not fear death. Even so, will you still weep for me?
All farewells in this world are sorrowful, Lord Nias.
While we haven't known each other for long, I have learned much from you. In return, I'll teach you a lesson of mine. Before, do not detest your talent, and do not abhor death. Journeys and epics are only glorious and magnificent.
The embodiment of strife telling me about the majesty of the world. What an irony.
Civilizations only grow under strife. Humans instinctively loathe suffering, Yet suffering is the only thing that teaches them to stand unyielding and she knows what it truly means to go to battle. Perhaps she can be your inspiration. If you die by my lance, then there's no need to reflect on what I said. But if you should send me to my grave, promise me that you would use my...
On behalf of all the Chrysos heirs, I promise you.
I am Nikador, the Lance of Fury, the messenger of turmoil. Remember this! I am the scar that this world needs!
You hear that? What? They've returned!
Best be! Perhaps be an end. If it is a warrior! Corpus Enos.
So, this is Nikador's true form. It's incredible. Well done on them.
All units executing attack!
Stay in step. Like fireflies to a flame. Until everything burns to ashes!
The mood is set. Let the show begin!
But fight to live!
More enemies. Time for a shot. That's better.
Thank you. I will keep fighting. Set to the seas ablaze!
Take your positions.
Can I have fun this time? Time for a fun. This is double speed. Nap time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Great teamwork.
Fight to live!
More enemies. Time for a fun.
Join the battle! Detonate!
Naughty child.
Doja! Helios! Unina!
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed. Can I have fun this time? Time for a shot. That's better.
Great teamwork.
Stand in position.
Until everything burns to ashes!
The mood is set. Just let the show begin!
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Good as new.
Set to the seas ablaze!
Stay in step.
More enemies.
Attack detected! Fight to live!
Since you've overcome the curse of immortality, destruction shall be your reward.
combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
This is more than a battle. Set to the seas of praise!
Naughty child. More enemies. Time for a fun.
Detonate! Doja! Helios!
Nap time. Time for a fun. This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed. Promise you, Lord Midas.
So, this is Nikador's true form.
Well done on them. All units on alert. I was prepared to fight. Wait. Till the end of time.
Burns to ashes!
The mood is set. Let the show begin!
Fight to live!
This combat. This is double speed. Time for a fun. That's better. Thank you. I will keep fighting. Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Good as new.
Firefly Type 4 in position. Set to the seas of praise!
Can I have fun this time? Time for a fun. Time for a nap time.
This is more than a battle. Fight to live!
Take your positions.
Joining the battle.
Attack!
Support received.
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
Doja! Helios!
Stay in step.
Time for a fun.
Sam in position.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Support received.
That's better.
Great teamwork.
Like until everything burns to ashes!
The mood is set just right. Let the show begin!
Set to the seas of flame!
To overcome the curse of immortality, destruction shall be your reward.
Naughty child. This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
Attack detected!
Take your positions.
Can I have fun this time?
Fight to live!
Time for a shot. Good as new. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Good as new.
Attack!
I promise you, Lord Nihus, your nightmare will be over soon.
Detonate!
Like fun till everything burns to ashes! Set to the seas of flames!
That's better.
Thank you. I will. Keep fighting.
The mood is set. Let the show begin!
This is more than a bad fight. To live!
This combat needs This is double speed.
Torture! Chaos!
Naughty child. That's better.
Good as new.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Set to the seas of flame!
Brace yourselves! This strike can obliterate worlds.
Great teamwork.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Great teamwork. The mood is set. Let the show begin!
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Torture! Chaos!
Stay in step.
So, this Sneakador's true form. It's incredible.
Well done on them. I was prepared to fight till the end of time.
Let the show begin!
Set to the seas of flame!
Take your positions.
Naughty child. That's better.
Great teamwork.
Fight to live!
Stay in step.
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
Time for a fun. This is more than a bad set to the seas of flame! Recalibrating.
Take your positions.
Can I have fun this time? Time for a buzz.
Joining the battle.
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
Since you've overcome the curse of immortality, destruction shall be your reward.
Support in. Torture! Chaos!
Stay in step.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Attack!
Like until everything burns to ashes! Firefly fight to live!
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Thank you.
Take your position.
Keep fighting.
More enemies. This combat needs This is double speed.
Recalibrating.
I promise you, Lord Nias. Your nightmare will be over soon.
Set the seas ablaze! Fight to live!
Doja! Helios!
Good as new.
Stand in position. Detonate.
That's better. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Great teamwork.
Brace yourselves. Strike can obliterate worlds.
Lord Nias.
So, this is Nikador's true form.
Well done on them. I was prepared to fight till the end of time.
Burns to ashes!
The mood is set just right. Let the show begin!
Set the seas ablaze!
This combat needs This is double speed.
Now time.
Fight to live!
Stay in step.
Can I have fun this time? Time for a fun.
This is more than set the seas ablaze! Attack detected!
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Good as new. Time for a fun.
You've overcome the curse of immortality. Destruction shall be your reward.
Naughty child.
Support received. Attack!
Like fun till everything burns to ashes! Fight to live!
Doja! Helios!
Still the same old. Take your positions.
Lord Nihus. Your nightmare will be over soon.
Nap time.
Time for a buzz.
The mood is set. Let the show begin!
This combat needs optimizing.
This is double speed.
This is more than a battle. Set to the seas of blaze!
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Thank you. I will keep fighting. More enemies.
Torture! Chaos!
Set in position.
Attack!
Like fire until everything burns to ashes! Fight to live!
Come on! Bring an end to strife! Once and for all!
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Brace yourselves. This strike can obliterate worlds.
Stay in step.
Can I have this combat needs up?
This is double speed.
Fire set to the seas of blaze!
Nap time.
Fight to live!
Victory is at hand! Time for the fun!
No longer must one wield a sword. From here on, the world shall no longer know strife. It's finally over. Nikador's core flame.
Time passes quickly. It's been a long time since the last Titan fell. Now that the Lance of Fury is no more, we Chrysos heirs are one step closer to the Genesis, as foretold in the prophecy.
The silence here is stifling. The city feels so unfamiliar now that its Titan is gone.
You've exchanged thousands of blows with them. Your ears are probably just not used to this peace and quiet.
What's next?
I have an agreement with the Titan. The Chrysos heirs will take away their core flame and use it to start a bright blaze that'll illuminate our path onward.
You spoke with Nikador.
What did they say?
Not now, Lord Mighty. I'll tell you everything once we return to Akama.
Aglaya mentioned that someone must touch the core flame and absorb it to become its temporary receptacle. Mighty, do you...
This honor is yours. Isn't it something you've been longing for?
But you're more deserving of it. You sustained all these new wounds from fighting them.
If you have any idea how exhausting it is to fight a protracted battle, you should know that pointless arguments are the last thing I want to get into now.
A little back and forth wouldn't hurt much. Coming to a decision so easily makes it seem like this is not at all a life-changing undertaking, you know? Come with me then, Core Flame. The vortex of Genesis is awaiting your return. I don't think I felt anything at all. Or rather, it felt a lot easier than I expected. I had assumed that bearing the Core Flame would take a lot more out of me. In any case, let's return to Akima and share news of our victory with the two demigods.
Go with the rest, miss. I will catch up with you later. I would like to talk to Lord Nias again. Lord Nias. Lord Nigador. I know that your only wish right now is to rest in peace. But you are the only one with answers to my deepest doubts. So, forgive me for disturbing you. Please tell me. Do you know where Thanatos is? I must find them. The half of me that I've been deprived of since birth. I must take it back from them. I see. So even the Strife Titan I will continue this arduous journey. Even if I must travel to every corner of Amphoria. I understand. The Chrysos heirs will fulfill the promise we made, and see your unfinished work to its end. Such a peaceful end is not befitting of you, the bringer of strife into this world. But it's a good thing poets will still describe you as an embodiment. Farewell, Titan.
We completed the mission, Treeby. No broken limbs or severe injuries. Just a fiery core flame. And the palm.
I can feel the core flame's warmth. Well done, Finan. It has been far too long since Amphorius last saw the birth of a demigod. Having you take Nigador's place will surely invigorate the spirits of those in the Holy City.
I want to be honest about this. I believe Mighty is the better candidate. He was once the Crown Prince of Kremnos, after all, and much of his lifetime was spent fighting alongside Nigador. He is more worthy of the title of Strife than I am.
You have thought much about this, sweet child. But there is one thing you overlooked. The qualities you've mentioned are very likely the reasons my Demos refused this core flame. I do not doubt his strength and talents. In fact, he must have imagined himself becoming a god 1,000 times over. But he turned it down because he does not want to lead his people down the same path again. So I will ask you once more. Have you made up your mind, Finan of Ides Elysiae?
I am ready for this. I will shoulder the burden of divinity alongside the both of you. I am willing to make the necessary sacrifices.
Very good.
This day has finally come, Snowy. You've been wanting this all along, right?
If the prophecy hadn't found me back then, I would still be roaming the world aimlessly. Right now, though, I live for the sole purpose of dedicating myself to the mission of the Chrysos heirs.
I never once doubted your resolve. This time tomorrow, the Chrysos heirs will gather at the Vortex of Genesis to surrender the core flame that once belonged to Nikador, the Lance of Fury. Remember, this is unlike the unchanging rites our priests perform. No one knows the true cost a mortal must pay to accept Strife's divine authority. Your road ahead is still full of uncertainty. Use this time to properly rest, Finan.
I understand. Until tomorrow, then. They have Aglaya and Trevi to thank for that. It is because of their protection that the citizens are able to enjoy peace. Where did Mighty go? Our victory might not have been possible without your help. I'm sure you've heard enough words of gratitude, but it's only right that I... Right! It would be the first time I thanked you, so... Thank you for your help, Miss Mem? Aglaya will gather us at the Vortex of Genesis this time tomorrow, where we'll perform a ritual to surrender the core flame. She only mentioned the Chrysos heirs, but if I invite you two, I'm sure she'll welcome your presence. From what Aglaya said, no one can predict what's going to happen, because each Titan's divine authority is unique. That's why I hope both of you... that can be on Aglaya's tab. She's also known as the Gold Weaver. Doesn't that name alone sound wealthy? The night's all yours, but get some rest before tomorrow's ritual. I should also take this time to sort out my thoughts.
To go in and take a look.
There's no...
Arrogant amateur. This...
You should take this opportunity to rest, Lord Finon. The core flame ritual is tomorrow.
Today, tomorrow, what difference does it make? It's always morning in Akima under Kefali's protection. So long as the light continues to shine this brightly, I won't be getting any sleep. Why force myself to shut my eyes when I can instead take this time to calm my mind and gather my thoughts?
Have you thought things through, then?
Not at all. Everything's a jumbled mess still. I don't even know where... The core flame was blazing hot in my palm in the beginning. But it has completely cooled off now. I can barely feel it. Miss Castoris, does this mean I'm a good match for Nikador?
I don't quite get how it works, but if it's going to put you at ease, then I will say yes to that.
Thank you. That's the abyss in the distance. Oh, that reminds me of the question I didn't get to ask. Back in the temple with the Scales of Justice, when Orynyx was trying to deter us, why did you stop me, Miss Castoris?
Because I knew there must be another solution. Something more important than the fate of Amphorius. It is far too cruel and unfair to ask that of you.
You should know that I would have gone ahead if Don Hung hadn't come up with an answer in time.
I know. We should not have hesitated then. I stopped you before I even realized it myself. It's fortunate we had the both of them there with us.
Yeah. It's a good thing we had them.
Are you still thinking about the past, Lord Finon?
Every waking moment. I lied to the two demigods just now. I told them the duty of the Chrysos heirs is all I think about now. Do you think I managed to slip by Aglaïa's golden threads this time?
No one fools her, Lord Finon. She merely chooses to turn a blind eye to our lies.
You're right. How foolish of me to think I got away with it. I often wonder if someone as ordinary as me can really become a hero. I thought defeating Nikador would quell the voice of doubt in my mind. But it has only grown louder.
I don't have the right words for you now, but I know you're far from ordinary, Lord Finon. Mighty often calls you Deliverer in jest, but I don't believe he means it mockingly.
I should probably shut out these pointless thoughts and empty my mind until the hour of the ritual. I did that before sitting for Treeby's history exam. Who in the world could hope to go over those piles of documents and slates? I decided I was better off resigning myself to fate. That way I'd get more time to play and practice with my sword.
How did you do on the exam, then?
My score? I don't remember anymore. All I remember is Treeby punishing me to a full week of cleaning the Chrysos heir's bath, and no one was allowed to help me.
So High Priest Treeby can be strict too. Please continue with this mentality, Lord Finon. I believe you'll be all right.
Thank you, Miss Casterus. I think I'll stay here for a little while and keep all of those unruly thoughts out. It's not like anything will come of them anyway. The sights of Ides Elysiae, my homeland, have been flashing before my eyes lately. Those Kremnoans mastered some cutting-edge technology. If only I could separate my soul from my body too. That's the only place I can be momentarily at peace.
An utterly adventure. Feel free to replace blank with whatever description you see fit. I bet you're as curious as I am. So, what's going to happen next? Keep it together. All that excitement isn't going to get you anywhere, you know? Why don't you follow me into another tale on the other side of the cosmos? Ta-da! Recognize this place? Herta Space Station. The base of a genius and the cradle of science. Look at all these puppets! Aren't they dearly exquisite? Let's just say I've already heard many others secretly gushing. She looks so pretty on more than one occasion. If you ask me though, they barely did justice to Madame Herta's beauty. Maybe just 10%. No, not even 1% of the real deal. Now, I'm no fawner here, just stating an objective fact. Remember this scene? Oh, it evoked so much emotion in me. The esteemed Madame Herta, Genius Society number 83, asking the great Noose a question. An attempt to gain a peek into the divinity's mysteries through them. Alright, so continuing from where we left off last time, this is where everything would begin for the genius smart enough to rewrite the history of the entire
Fourth mirror? Who exactly are you talking about?
Why, I was just ramping it up for our grand appearance, Madame Herta.
So a dramatic debut? But what are the odds of that happening? Sure, slightly plausible, if I did manage to talk to Droidhead. But guess what's the problem? They have no reaction whatsoever.
But look at this, Madame Herta. You're standing before Noose here.
Oh, that? That's a hologram. What? I can't possibly summon the real Droidhead here, can I?
Wait, what? You mean to say you've just been reciting your lines before a hologram?
Yeah, creating dramatic value. Isn't that what you're most obsessed with? Moving on. Don't try, but you wouldn't even begin to imagine how difficult it is to send a message to Noose. And I went all out for it. Powering the audience system alone required me to reconfigure the energy supply of the entire space station. I had to switch it to hibernate mode before rebooting everything. Do you have any idea how much that costs?
How much? How much?
I'm not in charge of finance. Go pose that to Asta instead.
Oh, you don't know either.
I am Herda herself, the emanator of erudition, and a true blue genius. Why would I be holding the purse strings? That menial task is beneath me.
You're absolutely right, Madam Herda. The IPC should really be providing a genius like you with all that you require, so you can freely dive into any research that tickles your fancy. With that said, Herda herself, emanator of erudition and true blue genius.
What else can I do? Identify what's malfunctioning within the audience system and fix it, of course.
Don't take offense to my candid words, Madam Herda. You may be proficient in many aspects, but is hands-on work really one of your strong suits? I humbly suggest for you to contact Steven.
Contact him and expose how I shelled out a bomb to send a message to Droidhead, only to screw up everything else?
All right, all right. I get it.
Good that you do. There. That's the audience systems terminal. Come, walk with me. We'll check what's wrong with it.
Aye, ma'am. Oh, but I can't walk. I can only float.
What's with your witty remarks today?
This is the audience system? Hi, it looks just like the simulated universe.
Keen observation. They share the same fundamental logic and are pretty much identical in that regard.
Ah, I see. We call this referencing and not appropriation, right?
One more stupid remark from you, and you can watch Fifth Mirror reference your role because I'm going to be dropping you as my assistant. Focus now. The audience system is divided into 3 zones: energy supply, computing, and communications. Each zone operates independently, and while sending a message to Droidhead involves more intricacies than you can imagine. If routine trials and maintenance on such an elaborately sophisticated system are already as bad as...
I see. So, Madam Herda, can you use your professional judgment to tell which zone it glitches in?
Of course. All 3. No sweat. They'll be up and running again after some simple technical tweaking. The 3 zones are compartmentalized, so we're going to have to troubleshoot them one at a time. Let's start with the energy supply zone.
I'm just a mirror, Madam Herda. If you're ready, then your reflection in me will also be ready to go. Brr, why is this energy supply zone so...
Why else? I've converted the energy core that supplies all of Herda Space Station into imaginary state and stored it in this zone. If not for the ultra-low temperature here, the space station would have long blasted off into the sky.
But aren't we all...
You're just a mirror? I don't need you to take on comic relief, too. Where did those things come from? Corrupted data? Reanimated systemic rust? No, not likely. Whatever. We have to get rid of them anyway. All right, stay close and try to avoid shattering to pieces.
Firefly Type 4, activate!
Every victory is hard won.
Firefly Type 4, activate!
And Madam Herda never fails to What in the... How did all these disgusting bugs get in here?
We're going to need out-of-this-world computing capability if we hope to meet, but computers with too high a computing capability tend to attract computing stings like them. No one knows how these creatures evolved from their progenitor, the propagation.
Ah, the mysteries of life. With a question on the side, Madam Herda, you have these powerful supercomputers and so,
Is that important? All that matters is that they work and are able to attract Droid Head's attention.
I suggest meeting Miss Ast over a chat when you have time.
Firefly Type 4, activate! Joining the battle.
Until everything burns to ashes!
Let the show begin!
Fight to live!
Firefly Type 4, activate! Sam in position. Attack detected.
Let's improvise.
Nap time.
Yuck! Help me! Goo from those bugs got onto my reflector.
Clean up after yourself. Can't you just wipe it off with your hands? With those annoying bugs squashed, we're done fixing the computing zone too. These computers will get up to speed soon. Now we're just one final step away from requesting an audience with Droid Head.
Our last stop is the communication zone?
Oh? You have a good memory. Let's go see what's wrong in that zone.
What's all this? I didn't think your puppets would be in here too, Madam Herta.
Unsurprisingly, the communication zone is where a bridge for communication will be formed between Droid Head and the space station. Aggregating the path energy of the erudition, then firing a bond at the Eon. This is as good as tapping someone on the shoulder who's sure to turn back to look at you. Alas, our work is never this simple. Putting aside all that onerous legwork, a single glance from Droid Head could vaporize the entire space station if we're...
I see! So letting the space station go into hibernation is a protective measure of sorts. To prevent it from slipping into operational...
Very perceptive.
Mirror C. And here. Mirror 2. No, I neither have eyes nor ears. This zone seems to be functioning fine. These puppets are doing their job, and I don't see any obvious malfunction.
Things may look fine only on the surface.
Madam Herta? Behind you. Huh? What does she want?
Let me take a look. This puppet should be number 2757.
How did you tell?
Shh! Don't distract me when I'm checking the puppet's parameters.
What's wrong?
The replica personality module is off. Well, that can't be. This parameter is set to be enabled by default. And the utterly absurd module has also been disabled? Something's definitely wrong here. I checked a couple days ago and made sure every puppet has it switched on. The attack anything, everything module.
No, wait. Why do you even have such presets?
Is enabled. Intruder detected. Rats. Come and help me, Mirror. Anything, everything, attack! These are mimetic remnants of the Remembrance? So they were the ones that corrupted and tampered with the settings of my puppets?
Time for a fun.
Until everything burns to ashes! Fight to live!
Egad! What a close shave! But why are these remembered?
That's not the only one. Look at them. Number 7631 and number 10136.
Can't you do a factory reset on them?
Sorry to disappoint. The Absolutely Not module has been enabled, so not even I get to bypass its permissions.
What were you really trying to achieve with these creations?
Just some toys to amuse myself with. Finding the source of the corruption can wait. These puppets no longer have use now that I'm here. Take them all out. Defective goods ought to be sent back to the repair center.
I urge you to go easy on them. For the...
Danger ahead. Ready yourself. Until everything burns to ashes!
Dreams do come true.
Time for a fun.
This is double speed.
Every victory is hard won.
Firefly Type 4. Activate! Sam in position. Detonate!
Until everything burns to ashes!
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Fight to live! Time for a fun.
Nap time.
Let's improvise. Let the show begin.
Set the seas ablaze! Fight to live! Time for a fun. Set the seas ablaze!
They're completely battered, save for their heads.
Well, never strike someone in the face. The same goes for puppets. I'm picking up signals from more puppets somewhere further in. Let's go take a look. Number 0988. The pride of my creations.
Should I even be curious?
Puppets before her were all as dull as brick walls, mundane and uninspired. I distinctly recall number 0988 being the first puppet I imbued with a magical surprise. Some other puppets that came later also got to enjoy similar privileges.
Good to know. But did anyone ask?
Fear not, Mirror. You have to remember that being a genius means you're destined to solve challenge after challenge. There's no time for rest.
Can I just be on the sidelines this time? Pretty please.
Let's improvise.
Time for a buzz. This is double speed. I'm okay.
Catch up.
Attack detected.
Let the show begin.
Time for a buzz. Nap time.
Set to the seas of fate!
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Attack detected. Detonate.
This is double speed. That's better.
Attack!
Until everything burns to ashes! This goes to the end.
Time for a buzz.
Fight to live!
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Set to the seas of fate!
That was close. I almost shattered.
Don't be melodramatic. Working even a single brain cell of mine to take out foes like her is an outright waste of my smarts.
I take it we've taken care of the problems in all 3 zones? Does that mean?
Not yet. There's something else we need to deal with. It seems we've had a little tag-along all this while.
You've got quite the sharp eye, Madam Herta. Would you like us to?
Sure. Go ahead and summon the whole team, Fourth Mirror. Considering the gravity of our endeavor, we can't allow a little thief to spoil the show. Parasite of the Remembrance. Do you truly think your atrocious disguise can outwit the keen sight of a genius like myself? Once you're reflected in my mirrors. You can forget about escaping.
Oh dear, this is bad. Right, stay alive, and again, I can strive. Retreat into the memory zone for now. I can always regroup and...
Someone hasn't been paying Didn't hear me, did you? For those petty tricks of yours. Do you...
Herta. Madam Herta, wait. I'll spill it all. The garden's secrets, and what they're...
Is that all you've got to say while your life is at stake? That's hardly worth any. Need a little refresher? I am Herta, Genius Society number 83. The one to unravel the mystery behind the imaginary leakage phenomenon. And key holder of the imaginary implosion pulse. Do you honestly believe I'd seek any counsel from you? Hush now. Keep quiet. This is my moment to shine, so just listen. You crept in here to steal Noose's memories, didn't you? And messing with my precious audience system is just a ruse to lure me here, so I can lead you to them. What a shame. You're only a step away from completing the As if. Truth is, you never stood a chance from the get-go. Think I only have fourth mirror following me around? Oh, then you've let your guard down. Because her siblings have long been watching your every move. Now, let me think. What kind... Oh, I know. You garden folk have a fondness for mirrors, huh? How about letting you enjoy some quality time with your favorite object? A mirror. As for the length of your punishment, let's keep it mildly punitive. How about 100th of a lifetime? That should be enough for some serious self-reflection. Oh, cheer up. You can still do your part for this world while trapped in a mirror. For all you know, your weak path energy could just help me get droid head looking this way. Oh, I should make myself clear. When I said 100th of a lifetime, I meant my lifetime. At long last, we can finally be at ease now that we've nipped those problems in the bud. Oh, cut that out! Those weird noises make me seem like I've got a few screws loose. Put that little thief to sleep for now. We can decide her fate later.
Oh, sweet and venerable Madam Herta, when did your heart turn this...
The audience system has been rebooted. This is finally it. After all that I have done to reach you, droid head, you better not snub me. The path space. This isn't a figment of the simulated universe, but a perfectly tangible and accessible space. Right. Now's not the time to wallow in nostalgia.
Madam Herta, we picked up some voice.
Is this binary? Wait. There shouldn't be a... Is this some kind of prank?
Madam Herta, we're hearing those voices again. What now?
Well, keep your cool, second mirror. What did they say this time? Play... Door? Locked? No. This isn't the voice of the path at all. What in the world is going on?
Madam Herta, those lads outside seem to be discussing something. Want to listen in on them?
Third mirror. Stop that nightmarish cackle. It's giving me goosebumps. Wait. Did you say those lads outside?
Why don't you listen for yourself?
This isn't right. I'm sure we got intruders in the lab. Wait! Stop! Whatever. No, don't even think about it. Whoever you are, you better not interrupt. I must continue forward. Just a few more steps.
Is something wrong, Madam Herta?
No, that's nothing. I was just...
Madam Herta? I think you'll want to listen to the voices from beyond.
Wait. What? Is this the ridiculous? Hoping to stop me with such cheap parlor tricks? Not a chance.
Presumptuous fellows. Who are you to interrupt Madam Herta's? Let's ignore them and keep going. We haven't seen news yet.
Forget it, Mirror. Let's just leave.
Leave?
Surely, you're not suggesting we stop the audience experiment, right? That's beyond all reason, ma'am. We went through so much just to get here. And now we're just one step away from making contact with the Eon themselves. Please, you know how it is.
But if I were to ignore those two intruders and continue onward, when Droidhead casts their gaze upon the space station, the blast of energy generated in an instant is sure to burn them to a crisp. Experiments can always be repeated, but humans cannot be brought back to life.
Oh, Madam Herta, so selfless and kind.
Enough! Don't use that Looks like I'll have to abort this prematurely, but mark my words, Droidhead. I will be back for you.
Madam Herta? You're finally awake.
Oh, my plan is ruined. And it's all thanks to you.
Your plan? My sincerest apologies, Madam Herta. We weren't aware this was a part of your plan. The space station was in complete darkness when we arrived, so Sunday and I assumed something bad had happened. We continued further into the space station,
How did you get in?
The door wasn't locked.
All right, fine. I am a person of reason, after all. You're not to blame for this. I am familiar with Mr. Yang of the Astral Express. But the one next...
Looks like Madam Herta doesn't pay much attention to cosmic news.
Please pardon my manners. It is unbecoming of me to forget the most basic of courtesies amid all that has happened. My name is Sunday, and I'm just a passenger of the Express.
And this, unremarkable passenger happens to be a Harmony Pathstrider? Do you take me for a child? In any case, I don't suppose you came all the way here just to check on how the space station is doing?
Well, we were worried for a moment there, but it's good to know the space station isn't in any kind of trouble. We're here because of Amphorius, Madam Herta.
Why does that not surprise me?
Oh? Something occurred to you?
No! I've told Himiko everything I know. Nothing about the world sounds right. Droidhead has cast their gaze upon numerous worlds in the past, and every one of them is etched in my mind. So how could I possibly not know about it? Perhaps those garden folks lied to you. Anyhow, I've looked up the name Amphorius in the simulated universe. Though clearly irrelevant results have already been filtered out, there's still an unbelievably long list of generated results. Something about how the Divine Amphorius team will swap out their current crest emblem for one in King Babaru's likeness in the next season.
We may as well take a look at it.
I still don't get it, though. Didn't the Astral Express already depart some time ago? Is that world so incredibly spectacular that it warrants this return trip?
Well, that's because we're caught between a rock and a hard place. If Amphorius is indeed inextricably entwined with eons, paths, and even the erudition, we're going to need the wisdom of a genius to help us, especially now that we've seen the planet for ourselves.
Elaborate a little on this rock and a hard place you're caught between.
We've lost all contact with two indispensable companions since they entered Amphorius. And that's not all. One of our other companions is suffering from serious...
me stay here a little longer in this body.
O Majesty of the 12 Titans, pillars of the world, we seek your divinity to mend the...
Your guests are here, Finan. We can begin the ritual now.
Lord Mighty isn't here yet.
It's fine, Miss Caceres. He spoke to me already. I told him he should be nurturing his wounds, and that he shouldn't be worrying about all this comrades once-in-a-lifetime ascension ritual stuff. So, I'm ready.
Teacher, show him the way forward.
Despite the myriad dark and endless nights that have gone by, the guidance of the prophecy is nevertheless as clear and bright as the first ray of dawn. Overthrow the gods, it declared. Restore the core flames, it declared. Bear the divine authority, forge miracles, it declared. O prophecy, forgive us for this late tribute. We, Chrysos Eris, have striven to start the flame chase journey anew over these myriad nights. The seeds we sowed have finally yielded a good harvest. The seventh core flame needed for the miracle that once belonged to the great Lance of Fury, Nikador, shall now be returned by an elected hero of the Chrysos heirs, an upstanding citizen, a valiant warrior, and a noble soul. Please step forward, Finan of Ides Elysiae. Recite with us.
O Majesty of the 12 Titans, pillars of the world, we seek your divinity to mend the rifts of the world. Fill our bodies with blood of gold, till we wither in willing service.
Surrender the core flame, Chrysos heir.
The Lance of Fury's constellation is illuminated. Why is the vortex this silent? Was it also like that in the past?
Patience, Finan. Do not make us question this decision.
Lord Naius?
I'm afraid he's not the person you know, Castoris. That is a manifestation of the prophecy, an echo of the Titan's divinity. It is here to examine the Titan's successor. Mortal, who wishes to inherit my divine authority, your strength and character have been thoroughly tested. Yet your will wavers. If you are to inherit Nikador's relentless fight against the unspeakable Black Tide, you must accept a trial of divinity. Prove that you possess an indestructible will, and vanquish the fears deep in your heart.
Vanquish the fears in my heart. So be it. No matter what obstacles you plan to put in my way, I'm ready to overcome them. For our prophesied tomorrow, I will become the god Amphorius needs.
Come with me, Phynon of Aegis Elysiae.
In fear, you shall abandon your mortal body, and in suffering, be reborn. Wait for my return, my friends.
Lord Phynon is gone?
He has stepped onto the battlefield to fight a campaign that can only be won by him alone. All we can do is wait and have faith.
I pray you truly are prepared, Lord Phynon. I spoke at length with Lord Phynon before. There was hesitation in his words. The manifestation of the prophecy must have seen this. It saw Lord Phynon's heart wavering. Wherever he is, whatever he is fighting, I pray he makes it through this test.
Phynon steers his own fate. If he can conquer his fear and return as a demigod, we will be one step closer to the miracle that the prophecy promised. You must have noticed by now. Every Chrysos heir here bears a flaw of sorts. But not Phynon. He is a Chrysos heir without flaw. A perfect vessel for divinity. There will come a day when he leads everyone we have left, through the gate.
Still too late, huh? The constellation of the Lance of Fury is already illuminated.
The core flame has been surrendered. The Lord Phynon's test isn't over yet. Prophecy sent an ambassador. They acknowledged Lord Phynon's strength and character, but had doubts about he must conquer his fear and prove himself to the prophecy.
I was right to be worried. I want to formally thank you, outsiders. Were it not for your aid, our campaign against Nikador would have been 100 times more arduous. Kremnoans revere strength and military might. That does not mean we lack etiquette. They don't know yet? That guy has always been tormented by his past. I may not be the right person to tell you about him, but you must know his past if you are to continue fighting.
Lord Mighty. Before he was chosen by the prophecy, Lord Phynon had everything taken away from him. His home, his family, his close friends. Everything he once swore to protect. He became a hollowed shell in his youth, and the blazing flames of vengeance were the only thing sustaining him. The prophecy gave him a new mission, granting him a new life as a Chrysos heir. But which is more important to him? His new mission, or his desire for revenge? I'm afraid only he knows. No. Perhaps he himself is still struggling to get to an answer.
I acknowledge his strength, but fear is something not even the sharpest of swords can cut through. I hope you've toughened your resolve, Deliverer. Only a will as tough as stone can shatter the darkest nightmares.
Is something wrong? Don't keep me in suspense. Come on, tell me already. What did you see?
I just wanted to get a reaction out of you. Alright, I'll tell you. This card is the Deliverer.
Deliverer? What does that mean?
The interpretation is really long. Maybe I should just skip it. All you need to know is, this card means you'll be a hero, worshipped by all. You will protect this world and save lots and lots of people from scary enemies with your sword. Do you like the sound of that?
But...
What's the matter? This is a good card.
But I don't want to be everyone's hero. I just want to stay in this village with everyone I know. Grandpa and Grandma said the outside world is full of bad people. That's why they're always at war. Who wants to save bad people like them? I can be a hero, but only our village's little hero.
Well, little hero, if the day comes for us to say goodbye to ID Silizii, could you become a deliverer then?
Do I have to leave the village?
Mm-hmm. If something like that happens, someone will have to save the world.
Then I'll...
I'm just teasing you. Don't worry. ID Silizii is a peaceful place. Bad people won't reach us here. Are you going home already? If you're not in a hurry, should we go play with the fairies again?
Oh, fairies! Okay, I love playing with them. I'll win back the wooden sword I lost to them.
Look at how excited that got you. Let's go then. May this world never have need for a deliverer.
Of course the food's ready! March isn't feeling well, so Pom-Pom has specially prepared the conductor's special bland meal that'll be easy on her stomach. Can you bring it to her, Himiko? Nuh-uh! No coffee when she's already feeling unwell!
Let me stay here a little longer in this body.